Hello, Haywood Community College. This is Ariel Robinson speaking. This is your weekly video check-in. I'm going to go ahead and start projecting my screen. But I did want to tell you I'm going to be reaching out to some of you about some of the coursework and just checking in and seeing if you need any assistance or any guidance to make sure that you maximize your potential and your grade for the course. So if you have any interest in doing a conference with me prior to our first essay conferences, please feel free to reach out anytime and we can go ahead and set up a Zoom. Okay, so on that note, I'm going to go ahead and project my screen so that you can see what this week looks like. So I look forward to looking at your outlines from last week and seeing where you're going with your narrative essay. This week, some of the pieces that you're going to see on here are rhetorical and also coaching on paragraphing and focusing in on how to do the rhetorical situation. I did want to make sure that you were aware that the rhetorical situation and Space Cat, I will have a video that I will post that's an actual lecture, probably tomorrow sometime. But since it's 11:30 and I need to go to school in the morning, I want to make sure that I get this video out to you. So first thing is first, like in the writing workshop section, this one you want to pay special attention to because this is Space Cat, the rhetorical situation. I will have a video walking you through it tomorrow or Tuesday. But if you want to go ahead and check it out and get a feel for like what rhetoric is, that would be good. And then I kind of revisit the essay one instructions and then how to go through introductions, thesis statements, and then I have handouts on MLA and body paragraphs. I don't want to spend all of my time going through all of those. So kind of at this point, I want you to kind of pick like what you want to focus on the most and to look for in your first draft. Now, I did want to show you that prior to me doing my lesson on the rhetorical situation for you, there are a couple of assignments. So the forum post is about connecting ideas in an essay based on the reading from last week. So so as you're doing your forum post here, it's looking at how you want to connect ideas in an essay, what works in connecting ideas in an essay, and then how you're going to have coherence and unity in your essay. Moving along, we've got a Rhetoric in the Wild post. I did want to call your attention to this, is that this reading response will be a little bit more loose than the ones that I've done for the first 3 weeks. So these are not going to be the single page specifically targeting composition skills. And one of the reasons for that is because you're also writing a first draft this week. So I'm okay being a little bit more loose on guidelines this week. However, if you want to continue practicing your composition skills and doing it in the original format, please feel free to do so. However, the Rhetoric in the Wild, when you look at the Rhetoric in the Wild assignment, it is more about looking at, after you've gone through Space Cat and the lecture, like looking at what rhetoric looks like in our everyday lives and how the medium supports the argument, and then how you might implement argumentation pieces into your work. So it's a little bit more loose than the other reading responses, but I don't think that that's necessarily a bad thing. So I do have an assignment here for voice lessons. This is not something that you have to complete as like a part of like coursework for the week, but I do expect that you have visited this, that you talk through diction and what the word choice means and how the word choice on a sentence level is going to maximize the effect, because that will be very important for your piece that you're writing for your personal narrative. And so I lost my screen. I'm going to go back. So the last thing I wanted to tell you before I wrap up for the day is that you'll obviously have your first draft posted as your writing workshop. Now, for your first draft, I don't mind how it looks. I'm really just looking for your process. So if you want to have like a combination of notes and prose, that's okay. If you want to have like an outline blended with like some of your favorite lines and quotes you want to put in there and you need help crafting it, that's okay. What I'm looking for more than anything else is that you've progressed in your ideas from your outline. and that you've started including a story and any elements of rhetoric from this week, style and diction that we've started to talk about. So you're going to be using it for peer review. So just whatever you actually produce, make sure that it's something that you're willing to show somebody else and that like you can get feedback on. On that note, just so that you all know, I will be contacting you all individually for conferences in the next week or two. And then also there might be some of you I'll be talking to about grades. So just kind of be on the lookout for emails from me, and then keep an eye on your grades and see if there are any discrepancies or anything that you wish to resubmit or to fix. I am happy to have you revise anything that you feel like you didn't get the first time. So on that note, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.